Dear Lord, thank you for the rock. This we express our greatest appreciation, sir. But Lord, please forgive my questioning, but why, sir? Why do you make it so brutal on me when I try to do the simplest of things? Why can some picayune task turn into disaster? Something as mundane as going to the supermarket. But there I was, schlepping through the supermarket. And when I got to the checkout lane, I saw I had 11 items. And as bold and proud as I am, I don't normally make a scene because I hate it when people get in the 10 items or less with 15 items, you know? But I looked at the regular line, and that thing was long. And people were impatiently slapping their checkbooks on their leg like... And I'm thinking, oh, God, people with checkbooks, no, I'll be here all day. I only have 11 items. I thought, well, maybe I ought to put something back just to be safe. Because, you know, it'd be so embarrassing to have the guy tell you to go out of another line, you know? Or someone notice it. Someone waiting in line behind me notice it, make a scene about it. So I thought, what can I put back? Well, maybe I'll put back the preparation H, but then I thought, no, I got a big polo match today. I need that. I said, well, maybe I'll put back this carton of Camels. I said, no, I'll have a fit if I... But let me see here. What can I put back? Can't put back the Boilies or the A200, Lord knows. I'll be twitching. Let's see. Can't put back this canned ham. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to make it through. So nervously, I lit a Camel as I stood in the line. Finally, it came my turn. I'm hoping to God the guy's not going to count. I got 11 items. I'm hoping to God he's not going to count. He said, excuse me, sir. I said, what? What? He said, aren't you the Greaseman? I said, yeah. He said, you mind giving me your autograph? I said, no problem. So I signed that thing, and the guy was smiling. I thought I'd pulled it off. Until I got halfway to the door. Well, I heard the guy say, hey! That's when I started running. I wasn't going to go back to be made an example of, to have the guy say, you're a celebrity, you think you're entitled to special treatment? Go back around! Who do you think you are? Just because you're the grease, you think the sign doesn't mean you? The sign says 10 items or less, unless you're the Greaseman. Then you can go through. Come on, get off my back. Yeah. Well, I turned, but the store security guard was standing in front of the door. So I went over backwards right through the plate glass window. And I hit that street running. I got behind the wheel of the Greasemobile. I saw a guy in the store come out through the hole I made in the window. But I wasn't waiting around. I got that! There was a woman crossing the parking lot with her stinking groceries in a cart. I said, look out, lady! Oh, my God! Sparks were flying because part of the cart got wedged underneath the Greasemobile. As I left the lot, there were some guys doing construction there. They were standing on a ladder. I had to have half the car on the sidewalk, half the car up. I said, watch out, guys, watch out! Oh, my God! Well, I look in the rear view, and I can't believe it, but the clerk is in his car, and he's right behind me. I'm thinking, cheers! So as I'm driving, I lean over to my glove compartment and I take out that .357. And I lean out behind me out the window. The shot goes wild and hits a passerby. I watch as he crumbles to the pavement. But I ain't stopping, believe me, I ain't stopping. Now I reach under the seat and I grab my Uzi. And sure enough, I fire a burst that hits the windshield of that maggot's car. Yeah! He loses control of that maggot. I can see him fighting the wheel when it's too late up ahead of construction site. And Then it was quiet. I pulled around the corner. A crowd gathered round. Fortunately, no one saw me firing. I looked inside the window, and there was the clerk impaled. The steering wheel had broken off, and the whole post had gone right inside his stomach, and blood was coming out of his ears and eyes and nose. God! Imagine my shock and horror when I heard the clerk whisper just before he died, I only wanted to give him his green stamps.